Konnichiwa! Hey guys. Um, on this video, I wanted to talk about a little bit about sexuality in Japan, which is kind of weird. In order to understand sexuality in Japan, you have to um, take off the software of your brain and put a new software to understand it. That's how unreal sometimes it is. Okay, one word. They're very conservative people. So let's say you are inside the subway. It's very rude to stare or to flirt or to look at people. So yeah, I was putting on my sunglasses in order to look around. You're not allowed to flirt in public places. I guess the only place you can maybe flirt is at clubs at night, and not so much. If you're a Japanese guy or a Japanese girl and you want to meet another Japanese guy or girl, you may have a friend who has a lot of girlfriends or boyfriends, and then you go out with them and then you meet the other person. Kind of an arranged thing. Kind of weird. I noticed that condoms in pharmacy places, they were sold in like a little corner, obscure corner at the shop, and my friend told me that it's a taboo if they see you buy condoms, whatever. So also another thing that you when you go to Tokyo, you see it like everywhere. There's a lot of schoolgirls going around with mini skirts and socks and Sebago shoes and jackets. I mean, I was there and it was like sub-zero degrees, and those girls, they're like, legs out, socks and mini skirts, and they didn't care. So that they're everywhere. Add to that, if you're a girl, you can dress anywhere and in any way you want. I mean, the shortest skirt possible. Maybe your panties are showing, and nobody is looking at you, nobody is harassing you, and the best they can do is like they can look you from far away and they can say, yeah, maybe I wish I can be so and so's boyfriend, and that's it. Um, it's kind of scary if you think about it. Um, Also, when I want to say like it's very difficult when you're a guy in Japan. I mean, you maybe can it can take you maybe 5 months to get a girl's number. It's so difficult. So one word, prostitution, and don't get me wrong here. Prostitution, it doesn't have the same meaning like in Western societies. Like 95%, 5% of prostitution concerns actual sex, something goes in and something gets out, okay? And 95 of it, it's like guys, salaryman pay girls to sit next to them and have a drink or maybe talk to them or maybe fondle them. That's it, period. And this kind also of activities are forbidden to Western people, gaijin, because they think we cannot restrain ourselves. And they're right, I think. Um, so if you're a guy there, the only options you have is prostitutions and masturbation. I'm sorry I'm saying that, but I think it's a national sport over there. I mean, you look around, you see all those beautiful girls with mini skirts and all that. Nobody's doing anything, and I guess what they do is they take homework for home. That's what it happens there. There are buildings like dedicated to this kind of sport, unreal. And they sell sex toys like they look like bubble gum, something like pinky and stuff like bubble gum. Um, Maid cafes, it's part of it because a lot of high school girls work there, and yes, They're providing a spectacle. Usually their clients are salaryman and otaku boys. Also girl bars, which you pay girls, they have tickets and you give them tickets so you're able to drink, to have a drink with them, so they sit with you. Those are girls who have finished high school. I think mangas are everywhere. A lot of they look like childish. Um, the group that is the talk of the town, AKB48, it's a group of 48 girls. I mean, they look underage, but they're over 18, but they look underage, and it's the talk of the town. Okay. Um, I saw in a bookstore a salaryman, the guy with a suit. He was holding like a book like that and looking like this. And I look in front of him. There was a bunch of schoolgirls, and he was looking like hiding. And I went in front of him and I said, "Boo!" The guy was like ashamed and he ran away. It's kind of weird, guys. It's kind of weird. If you're a non-Japanese person, it's kind of weird how these people they find themselves together, because there's no communication, there's no staring, there's no. I haven't seen people like hugging and touching and kissing. Maybe in Shibuya or in Harajuku, some couples, but in general, there's no hugging and kissing. All they do is like bow like this. Um, Kind of difficult, I guess. So I don't know what to say. High school girls, it's like fetish. I can call that. It's like a fetish in Japan. Everybody likes schoolgirls, so they're everywhere. I asked some of them what's the criteria of choosing elementary or high school there, and they told me like the cuteness of the uniform, unreal. So, I think I'll say goodbye here. Me and my Hello Kitty. So, mwah, big kiss, bye.